Right. I'm a professional, darling.
I'm recording. Okay. you know this is going to make the video. This is going to. Okay, right. Welcome to the Thamesmen. How are we doing? Hi. It's a lovely evening. Hi, Alex. How are you doing? Sorry to catch you in the middle of your gargling mouthwash.
Are you actually recording?
I am actually recording.
I'm a professional, darling. I'll just clear my throat.
Yes, exactly. We just got to be ready. Yes. Okay.
How are you?
I'm good. And do you know what day it is today?
Yes.
What day is it today?
It's St. Patrick's Day.
We talked about this before, didn't we?
Sorry.
We talked about it's St. Patrick's Day. We take it very seriously.
All the little wizards.
They're not wizards, they're leprechauns.
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 No, it's a fine line between what is the difference between a leprechaun and a wizard? Is it just
the wizards are tall? Like think of Gandalf. Gandalf is really tall. Wizards.
So
you're thinking of elves. You're confusing. Wizards with their little elves. Wizards are tall. They're tall and gangly with a big stick. Aren't they?
It's just height based.
It's height based, is it?
Leprechauns can't do spells. Oh, they can. They could do gold stuff.
They could do really evil things, leprechauns, if they wanted
So
to.
if it's a small wizard, it's a leprechaun, and if it's a
what's an elf then?
It's a wizard. It's anyway. What have you got? It isn't. So let's not go down that road. What have we got tonight on St. Patrick's Day?
Well, because it's St. Patrick's Day, I've got my green shirt on. I've got my Guinness. Cheers.
Hey.
Yay. And we're going to have an Irish band.
Oh, it's going to be the Pogues.
Nope, not the Pogues this time. No, that's not that. We're going to do one which is one of my favorites. And we've talked about it in another video. It is Stiff Little Fingers.
Yes.
They are awesome.
I love Little Fingers. Let's do it. Let's get right in now.
Yeah. So the performance we're going to look at is a live one, Isle of Wight in 2015. But let's watch it. The song is Alternative Ulster.
And I was born on the island.
Were you?
Yeah.
You born
I was born on the Isle of Wight. That's how southern I am. And that's why my parents met at the Isle of Wight Rock Festival in 1970. I was one and a half, 2. Yeah. The plane crashed. Well, the plane couldn't take off and the band had nowhere to stay. So they knocked on the door with Procol Harum and they stayed at my grandmother's house. So to speak. Yeah. Okay. Well, knocked on the front door. Man. All right. Anyway, you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Oh, whenever you are, big boy, count me in. Okay. Okay. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Love this song. So good. We
Yeah, fantastic. That was brilliant. You like that?
Yeah, hey, that wasn't bad. It was good. It was good. It was good. I mean, I love SLF, but the trouble is, doing punk or post-punk, it's hard to keep doing it, because everyone's getting old. They pulled it off, but it's hard. It's hard to go and see a punk show when you're in your 60s in a wheelchair, because you can't pogo in your wheelchair anymore, can you?
Oh well, I've got to dispute that, because that was 2015, that show. So they formed in 1977. And so that was nearly 40 years they'd been playing at that point. And I went on the same tour at the House of Blues here in LA, and I think we were talking about I tell you what, I've got a bit of video. Let me drop it in, and we'll drop it in, and then we'll have a little chat. But this was like a little 10-second segment of the show I went to see, because it was kind of cool.
All right, okay.
So you see, like, we were talking about LA crowds or West Coast crowds not having any energy, and actually it was so fun. I think it was one of the last shows at the House of Blues before they tore it down, bloody developers. But they were so good. I went and saw them again. The House of Blues, the one in LA, on the Sunset Strip. They tore it down, the buggers, because that was a great venue. They're building some high, whatever. They just keep developing.
I was impressed. I was impressed at that for the.
That was great. We had a really good. We had a few friends was like, and our friend Kevin. He even scored the set list. That was kind of. So I'll put a picture of Kevin. This is Kevin with the set list from that show, and so it was really fun. It was a great show.
Back they did an album. They did an album called Hanks, Hanx, Hanks, instead of Thanks, obviously Hanks, and it was a little album that they put together for. When they wanted to break America. So they put this really cheap album, and they did it really cheap, and they released it in America. And so it got a lot of live track from Tin Soldier and Old Tones, and it is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And if you want to hear a really good live track, listen to Tin Soldiers on the Hanks.
Oh, Tin Soldiers is another great song. We should do that another night, just for old time's sake. We know.
I love the bass on that. I love the bass on that. I was impressed at that, and it must be hard trying to sing about the troubles in Ireland when they're all over.
Well, did you notice on the speakers that had said no U-turn, no going back? And I don't know if that was reference to don't go back to where we were, sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. And also, it must be hard still doing punk with conviction when you're in your, obviously when you're in your black cowboy shirt and you're in your 50s, but they were good. I think he's great. He sounds like,
live, the energy of them for the whole show does not stop. It is absolutely brilliant. If we get back on the road and going to shows again, and you see Stiff Little Fingers playing somewhere, go and see them. They are a great night out.
Well, I think at the core of everything, you take it away and you can put all those songs on an acoustic guitar, and they'd all be a good song. They'd all be great songs. And
no, they wrote some good stuff.
Rockers on their album after that, their next big album was absolutely brilliant, and they were merging punk and they were merging reggae at the same time on that track. It was great songwriting.
Yeah, no, they was surprisingly good. So I'm glad we did that. I mean, that's thank you. That was I enjoyed that one a lot.
No, thank you, and thank you to the Irish folk out there. Happy Paddy's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yep, absolutely. And
allowed to call them Paddies. St. Patrick.
You're just gonna anyway. Don't matter. But to make up for the subscribers that we lose because of Alex's political incorrectness, could you? I learned something today from Alex. Not only do we subscribe, but the reason he keeps hitting his bell because there's a bell symbol there. I didn't even know. And if you select the bell, you'll get notifications if you want to see more stuff we do. So, so subscribe and the bell, please.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
You would have known it by now, really, wouldn't you? But
yeah, well, we appreciate all the comments as well. Some lovely comments out there.
Yeah,
and I'm sorry if
Thank you for the comments. We really do like those. They're awesome. We send messages backwards and forwards all day. Just go, do you see that? Did you see that? That's awesome. So anyway, we're like
excellent. Thank you very much. Have a lovely enjoy your Guinness.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, mate. See you later.
Bye-bye. Bye.